Hey everyone, it's Nautica and I'm back with another video. So this video is actually sponsored by AMINO. So the wonderful people at AMINO wanted me to make a video talking about their app, and I've used their app before, so I was pretty excited and I decided to get right on it. So the AMINO that I tend to use a lot is Art AMINO because this is an art channel and most of you guys are artists. So there's tons of other AMINO, such as the Doki Doki Literature Club AMINO. So the thing is with AMINO, it's pretty much the best place to connect with people who share the same interests. No matter what AMINO you're using, there are tons of them. So when you do open the app, the first thing you see is like this feature page where you can actually look at different artists, in my case challenges or whatever is kind of trending at the time on that specific AMINO app. So another cool thing that I like about AMINO is that they have this live layer, so you can look at the number of people who are currently using the app, and also you can look at the number of people who are looking at a specific post. So I thought that was pretty cool. So there's always something to do on AMINO because you have like a ton of different categories, sections, tabs. I actually like to go under the anime/manga tab, the drawing tab, and like the drawing, and also the drawing tab. So it's pretty cool, and AMINO tends to have pretty passionate users, which I really do love. So another cool tab that I like are the chat rooms. So you can talk with a whole bunch of different artists, people who share the same interests as you, and just they have all the features that you pretty much want in a community. I've met a lot of people through AMINO. I know some of you guys came to AMINO and chat with me, and I thought that was pretty dope too. You guys can share your artwork. I know a lot of people like to have their OCs drawn and do art trades. It's a really easy way to get art trades done because there's a whole chat room of people basically doing art trades. So I think that's like a lot easier, right? So currently right now there's an event going on Art AMINO, and it's basically called the Unconventional Paintbrush Challenge. I saw people painting with Q-tips and I thought that was pretty interesting. Just different challenges. So what I'm doing on AMINO currently is, sharing my art like always, and doing a lot more tutorials and discussion based things, polls and questions. So if you guys have a question, you can totally ask me on there. It's a lot easier that way. Also, if you just want to chat with me, you can actually download the app. The link is in the description box below. You can come join me, chill, and talk to me. So thank you again, AMINO, for sponsoring this video, and let's get right into it. So, a lot of you guys were asking me actually forever. I know I get a lot of questions. Nautica, how do I fill my sketchbook? Nautica, I don't know what to draw today. Honestly, hey, I mean, when it comes down to the sketchbook, I know it's like a ton of freaking pressure because you ever open the first page and you just look at it and you're like, fuck, like, what do I draw? You want that first page to be perfect, but at the end of the day, and I know a lot of artists say this, your sketchbook does not have to be perfect. It's pretty much a place where you can make all the mistakes. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you can aim for that, but try not to let it hinder you from drawing all the time because you want to create perfect pieces. Perfect pieces comes after the sketches, essentially. So what I've been doing, I haven't really been making a lot of illustrations. I've been doing a lot of sketching over the past couple months. So I've been pretty disappointed in that aspect, and it was because I didn't have enough time, and I've been doing a lot of things, I've been transitioning into adulthood, which is stressful. I'm surprised I have all my hair. But, I want to get back into art, and I've noticed that, dang, my coloring has been like absolute crap. Honestly, really bad. I decided to use the sketchbook to just write down ideas, get my thoughts flowing with art. Essentially what I'm doing with this one, I decided to write down, different laws of color, color theory, just to give my brain a little refresher and kind of get my hands moving. Also did make a drawing or a page about lines, different line work, just notes in general, like art notes. Essentially, I doodled all over the place. I swatch like colors or whatnot. So my sketchbook is like a hodgepodge of what? There's really not a theme to the sketchbook, essentially because I want this sketchbook to be kind of more of like a work in, I don't want it to be perfect, essentially. So after I did all that, I ended up making an illustration last week that was fucking beautiful. It was one of the ones where I actually love this one. And after that I made another one, and it was beautiful also. I saw that my colors are starting to pop a lot more. I'm starting to use a lot more limited color palettes when it comes down to art too. Just I mean, it's a lot easier to I wouldn't say easier, but it is a lot easier to. It is a lot easier. It is a lot easier to just throw a whole bunch of fucking colors together. But when you're stuck with like two colors, it kind of makes you I don't know. It kind of makes you explore like within. It makes you explore a lot more within those colors. You're just stuck with two color families, so you're like, dang, like how is this gonna look good? So I'm just starting to do that a lot more, working with limited color palettes, and I'm actually thinking it's coming together pretty well. I was inspired by the artist Gadby on Instagram. She's pretty dope. So, you know, just going back to the basics, man, and it's been pretty dope. So I'm ready to make some like really cool artwork for this week. And yeah, like I said, for sketchbooks, they don't have to be perfect. Scribble, man. If you have to scribble the draw, then scribble. And that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all for joining my live stream. It was a pretty funny live stream. I was ranting about Black Panther, the movie. Have you guys seen that? I have my opinions that I don't want to share. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to my live stream. Thanks for being supportive, and I will talk with you guys in another video. Bye.